sometimes not. Heartbreak comes in different shapes. I met a guy who likes to race. He rode a hog all night long. Low budget date, but not wrong. 6 foot handsome caught my eye. Midnight rodeo in the sky. Kiss the moose, it's all a game. Love's a mystery with no name. Kiss the moose and see where it leads. Heartbreak's just another speed. He said, let's go for a wild ride out to the countryside so wide. But what he didn't tell me soon was he had a date with the moon. In the starlight he got bold. Said life's too short to be cold. Kiss the moose, it's all for fun. Till the heartbreak's said and done. Kiss the moose, it's all a game. Love's a mystery with no name. Kiss the moose and see where it leads. Heartbreak's just another speed. In the starlight he got bold. Said life's too short to be cold. We'll be cold. Kiss the moose, it's all for fun. Till the heartbreak's said and done. Kiss the moose, it's all a game. Love's a mystery with no name. Kiss the moose and see where it leads. Heartbreak's just another speed.
Man, this thing.
Hi everyone.
This stand is a nightmare.
Mike's over there screwing around with like Jane's camera. It was totally fine, but then they're like, no, it needs to be a little different, and now everything's falling apart. But my camera looks like the sun is just rising. I really like that. But it's not. It's very bright out. But it looks like I'm living at sunset. Nah, it's never too yellow. Never yellow enough. Fine, I can turn it a little less. I can make it a little less yellow. There's Mike. He doesn't know where his microphone is.
Hello and welcome to the Weekly Top Live starring Mike Panic and his brother Joe.
Yep. No known last name.
And his brother's wife Jane.
Yeah. Did we get her?
Let's take a look.
Oh,
Jane!
It's a little crooked. Why is it? Let me fix this. What are we doing here? Oh my gosh. We're not showing Jane yet. Don't worry, Jane. We're not showing you until the camera's just right.
All right.
Is that just right?
Well, it's better.
Yeah, let me zoom in a little bit.
Yes.
We're going to zoom into Jane. I think it's very nice.
Pull in a little bit.
Yep. Perfect. Want me to Oh, and maybe over to the left a touch?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, you guys are going to love this. Oh, it's so wonderful. Let's see.
There we go.
Jane! Jane, say hello into your microphone.
Into your microphone. Could you please say hello into your microphone that's right next to you?
Here,
That you can totally
let me help you.
lean closer to your
Let me
face.
help you a little bit.
Yeah, here we go. Mike's going to show Jane how to... There it is. There's Jane's microphone. Jane, you going to say hello?
There we go.
Man, what is the deal with my room? Is it just all doors?
It's just
No walls, it's just doors.
Just a bunch of doors and wood.
Just a bunch of doors.
Jane! Jane's gonna get kicked off this podcast,
We're just gonna,
or whatever
we're just
the hell
gonna
this
leave
is.
Jane up for the rest of the live stream. Never us, always Jane.
Whatever the heck this BS
You know what we should do?
is.
We should try to open another version of OBS and just record Jane's entire during the podcast, and we can post it.
Yes.
No boys, just Jane.
Yeah. Let's see if this works. Dang it! This doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
All
All
my
right.
all my buttons are broken.
Hi,
guys.
Mike and Joe and Jane and everyone. Let's sing happy birthday to Vic.
Vic.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Vic.
It's Vic's. It's not Jane's
Mike,
birthday.
your singing is driving me insane.
Happy birthday to you.
Don't be changing the notes on me over there.
You were changing notes.
Dude, you keep raising up.
I was just trying to get wild with it. Just trying to have fun.
See, Duncan says, oh my God, I have heard better.
What, Duncan? Come on.
I'm going to go ahead and agree with Duncan.
Oh, okay.
There's Bria. Okay, harmony. Yeah, I don't know which harmony Mike was trying to get to.
All right, let's try again. Ready? We're going to start in the key of G minor.
Can I get that on the keyboard?
Ready,
right.
Joe? You start it up, I'll harmonize.
Everything was fine until Mike started throwing weird harmonies on me.
Yeah, start it up.
Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Did we start too high? Happy birthday to
Jane's over there screaming too. Jane, you got to do it in your mic so you can harmonize with us. All right. Well, yeah. Happy birthday, Vic.
Now that that's over.
What are you doing? Anything special, Vic?
It's Vic's currently Vic's Nora Jones week.
Hey.
Dang, we nailed that. We didn't even know it was Vic's birthday. Vic
Wow.
won live streams like 2 weeks ago or something.
And Nora Jones has been a really fun week so far.
so far, we have 3 more videos to make.
Yeah, we got to make those. Probably tomorrow. What are you doing tomorrow, Joe? You busy?
Why don't you want to do them today?
Oh,
During the live stream.
during the live stream. Sorry, guys. We're going to take a break from the live stream and finish up Nora Jones week.
Yeah, and then we'll be right back.
J-Lo Universe says, give us J-Lo week. Likely story. Likely story from J-Lo Universe.
That's right.
Please, J-Lo week.
It's J-Lo Week's universe.
I'm gonna make a thing called I love Britney Spears and just slam in Britney Spears week. Actually, no.
No, there's a lot that do that.
We've done J-Lo. We've done Britney Spears already. I hope that it's actually the Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, yeah, she's just sitting there. Break between whatever movie she's making right now and songs she's recording right now.
When are Mike and Joe gonna do my week?
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
sitting in her
She's getting all
Hollywood mansion.
She's getting all pressed about it, Joe. You know that word? Do Amy Winehouse week already, says Relly. All right, get it in the vote.
Already?
Do it already. Like in the past?
Do it when? Before? After? Is that another Simon in the chat?
Whoa,
Simon
two
Gurr, are you
Simons?
okay with that?
Okay, so wait, we got a super chat? Who said?
That was from before. That was Edward to sing happy birthday. Then
Oh.
remember when we sang happy birthday?
Well, we did it 2 times.
Yeah.
Which one?
Which one do you want me to remember?
Get him out. Simon has spoken. Sorry.
I just love that they both just have the S.
Only one.
The same
Simon.
color, the same like kind of like pink red S. Wait.
Is there a chance you guys will react to a K-pop song? There is a huge chance that we've already done a lot of K-pop.
Yeah, at least like 15 to 20.
Yeah. We've done some
Done a
Blackpink
twice week.
twice.
Blackpink week.
And IU.
And
Not an IU week, though.
We've done IU.
But we need to do more
BTS.
IU. We've done BTS.
Super Junior.
Big Bang.
Big Bang.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, we've done a lot of K-pop, actually.
Yeah, I kind
Forget-
of forgot about that.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
It's been a while, though. Oh, there was another one.
It's been a while.
There was
since
another
I
one. There was
could-
another one that we just recently did. It was a boy group. It was, I think it's the most recent one we did, actually. And I remember the race car music video. There was like a Formula One music video.
Yep.
What was that?
Junior.
No, not Super Junior.
Super Junior.
Not Junior or Super Junior.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh, I can't remember their name.
Stained. Good song, Mike.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Chad, a.k.a. Cheddar.
Yeah.
Cheddar.
Wait, what song is... What song?
And it's been a while
Oh, that's Stained.
since I could hold my head up high. It's been a while since I said sorry.
We're much better at Stained. We're less good at Happy Birthday.
Happy Birthday's a tough one. It's a
And
tough gig.
we have more practice with Stained.
Yeah.
Right,
When's Stained Week? Mike, why did you part your bangs? I don't know. You want me to unpart them? Uh-oh. This isn't going well.
This isn't going well.
Whoops.
Oh, yeah, Jane likes
Well, I think they were better parted. Wasn't that
Jane liked that one.
a WWF montage song for some reason? Yeah, I think so.
What, Stained?
It's been a while.
We need more WWF montage songs. I'd like to talk more about WWF songs. We should do a WWF intro reaction week. So it's top 5 WWE, WWF intro songs and
Stone Cold
walking.
Steve Austin. The Rock
Dun, dun,
Dwayne
dun, dun,
Johnson.
dun, 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 dun.
Da-na-na. Edge.
Cali Baby
Guys,
Girl 02.
please do Faith Evans week. I have the list and links. Cali Baby Girl 02. Thank you for your super chat. How the system works, though, unfortunately, we can't just take $5 and put your list in.
We have a constitution to
We
abide
have
by.
a constitution of the weekly top 5. A weekly top constitution, if you will.
But a constitutional is something else. That's like going for a walk in the morning.
What?
What's a constitutional? It's like going
a
for-
constitutional.
Yeah. Isn't that like going for a hike? It's like
Let's find out.
like,
What's a constitutional? Basically, you got to follow the rules everyone else does. You put your lists in the comment section of the weekly promo video, and then we vote on it in the live stream. And here we go. We're going to vote in about 2 minutes, and you'll see it all go down. That's how it works. But thank you for your donation. And Faith Evans sounds familiar. But
Yeah,
I'm
right.
more familiar with Faith Hill.
oh, it's dated, Mike. Yeah, I've definitely never heard anyone under 80 use that word in that way. It's a walk, typically one taken regularly to maintain or restore good health, is a constitutional.
Very
It's a noun. I'm going on my constitutional.
And no one said that since 1804. Right?
Or at least no one born after 1804 did it.
Okay, so Faith Evans.
Oh, Gloria's scratching at the door.
Oh, we better let her in. Yeah, we have a guest at the door.
yeah.
Brian Shields says, I am real American. Song is banger. What? What are you talking
I'm a
about?
real American. and
Oh,
at least
Cali
I
Baby
know
Girl
I'm
says, I
free."
did, and I already posted it in the comments on the Heartbreak Hotel video. What? Heartbreak Hotel?
That's not where you commented.
Oh,
though.
yeah. You got to comment it on the weekly promo videos for the live stream.
Yes.
That's how it works.
Or you can comment a video suggestion, a single video suggestion during the live posts or during the posts on Patreon that are posted once a week. And you know what? So I had a fun day yesterday with the post on Patreon, Mike. You weren't here. What I did.
Where was
I was so one person suggested last week that we give more like notification, but not an exact time of when the post is coming, but maybe like in the next hour the post is coming. Maybe not in an hour, maybe in 30 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, maybe you don't know. And so I went on the Discord and I was like, the next post, the Patreon post is coming in the next hour. And I sat there and we were all chatting with each other. And like mid conversation, I just post it, like try to fake everyone out. And then everyone's, oh shit. And then they all scrambled and got their votes. And it was really fun. So I'm thinking, I want to go live and be like, all right, in the next hour, it's going to get posted. And I'm going to sit there live and wait. And everyone's going to be like waiting for it to go up and hanging out in the live stream, talking about it. And then afterwards, we can talk about what video suggestions made it.
All right. So you did this.
I didn't go live. I just did it in the Discord, but I'm thinking going live on YouTube, full video and everything.
Right. And see what, yeah, I see. That's fun.
Kind of just building up the intensity.
I like it.
Yeah. Is that what people want? More intensity?
Yes, it is. Jane, is that what you want? All right.
No.
Jane's anti-intensity.
Simon's pro-intensity. Justin Jarvis is pro-intensity. Shovkovsky says a good strategy because we only need to stress for an hour, not the whole day.
Lex says it's already too intense, Joe.
Not good.
for my whole life. Joe, you are causing everyone around the world stress and strain.
Duncan likes it.
I like the idea, Joe.
That's what I said. I
Joe,
said Duncan likes it.
You got one supporter.
I got plenty of supporters.
Uncle
Look at all
Dunk.
these yeses, you ding dong.
Oh,
You
Yolanda
don't
likes
even-
it.
Yeah, and Simon and Justin and
Hey, but I never got to hear from Yolanda what a classic South African breakfast is. Unless you did post it, and I just didn't see the comment.
Mike never sees the comment.
And I remember this from either last week or the week before, and I wanted to know. We were talking Waffle House, and I asked,
Where's Shantae? I'm ready to talk more Waffle House.
that was fun. Okay, so Duncan says, Mike, try to keep up, buddy. Shooky says, I'm fine. No stress here. I don't even try on Patreon. Mike never sees it because he doesn't look. Doesn't look. What do you mean? I desperately try to keep up with the chat. Chat. What do they say in the Instagram memes? Chat, am I cooked? Chat, am I cooked? I had some wacky internet inner dialogue yesterday when I was stretching. I was stretching this one stretch where it really gets your adductors, like the inside of your leg, and a full body stretch. And oh, Jane, what's going on with you?
Because the camera go to me.
Oh, the camera's on Jane.
It's not on Jane. Oh, it is on Jane.
Whoops. So anyway.
She's been on Jane the whole time. I really like that.
Anyway, I was stretching and it felt really nice. And my impulse thing, I like whispered to myself, I said, "Yas, queen." And then in my brain, I replied, "Chat, am I cooked?"
Mike, did you Yas Queen yourself?
I yas queened myself while I was stretching.
Like, that's not yours to give.
I know. I was giving myself praise. And then I asked the chat if I was cooked, and there was no chat. It was just me by myself stretching on the floor.
My bro's weird now.
And I thought, maybe I am cooked.
All right. So this is for number 1 on Patreon, week 17.
All right, we got it going.
Duncan over
Sweet.
here starting the vote without an announcement. Yeah, well, Mike's story was dragging, so I wasn't going to interrupt him. And then it just ended up him giving himself a freaking
A what?
compliment.
Oh, I complimented myself?
Yeah, you complimented yourself by saying, "Yes, queen."
That was, no, I wasn't complimenting myself. I said that in reaction to how good the stretch felt. I was like, oh, this is a good stretch. And
Complimenting the stretch.
my dodo brain said, yas, queen.
Dejan says, who requested these? I need names.
Dejans. Oh,
I'm not going to tell you.
is that Deja in the chat? Did you change your name, Deja? Gold Frap, Usher, Always Be My Baby, remix.
I had to take the I out so that it could fit.
And May Kenterit. Live. Looks like Always Be My Baby remix is going to steal this one.
Rook King says, Mike calls himself Queen. I love it.
In that moment, I did, yeah. Oh, it is you. Okay, so your new name is Asia Lala. I'm at work right now. What do you do? Where do you work?
Who's Asia Lala? You seem to know who they are.
Deja. Remember Deja?
Oh.
And I think Deja is the person who I thought was British, but actually just lives in California.
Britain, California.
Yep. What is that remix? Is that not the regular version?
It isn't. It's the remix with Debrat and Escape from
All right.
Stella. Wheelchair driver. Nice.
Meaning you push wheelchairs or you drive wheelchairs in a vehicle?
You have a vehicle that can transport
Like you pick up people in wheelchairs?
that are in wheelchairs. You know, that's a really broad statement, wheelchair driver. It also could imply that she drives wheelchairs
For Lyft?
Okay. So you drive people that need wheelchairs. Yes, she is a wheelchair. Yeah, there you go. Oh, Duncan. Duncan doesn't like remixes. So now that we know that.
Ah, crap. All right.
Shoot, Duncan. I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
Dunk.
We'll stop all the remixes now.
Wait, so if you're at work right now, are you chatting and driving? What's the deal? Are you waiting on someone to roll up?
Josephine Johnson says, I can't vote for any of these. I don't know any of them. Okay.
No, you can vote.
Yeah, you can vote. Mike always votes for the one he doesn't know.
All right, it's 3 minutes. It's over.
Holy moly, that was quick. End poll.
Number 1 goes to Mariah Carey. Congratulations to our patron, Stella. And aren't
saint
patrons
of Mariah Carey?
the patron saints of our channel are just truly the best people that have ever existed. And me and Joe aren't patrons. So we are definitely a tier below.
We're one of the worst people that ever existed.
You're typing and drive. Oh, no, you're messing with us. There's no way.
Maybe they don't. Maybe she has one of those auto drivers.
You could do voice to text. That's what I do when I'm driving. I click the little microphone button and I just start yapping. Wait, you are typing and driving? Don't do that. Don't do that.
All right, here we go for number 2.
Just pull over.
Number 2.
All right, we got, who is it? Usher, Goldfrapp. The newcomer is Umit Ozcan. I'm assuming some kind of European.
Yeah, there's a couple of European choices here, and Usher's going to run away with it. Might be too early to tell. I don't know this song by Usher. Do you? No? Are you paying attention?
Dive? No,
There we go.
I was paying attention. I was trying to think if I knew Dive or not.
I just said it to you. You're like, just my brother's broken.
I can only do one task at a time.
I'm gonna go to my mom and ask for a new one. I think this one's broken. Can we return it?
I just got a order of operations in my brain.
Right. Mike was sitting there like, PEMDAS.
That's right.
Mike was like, parentheses. No, I don't see any parentheses.
You gotta go slow, Joe.
Exponents?
You know
No,
what
there's
they
no
say?
exponents in this.
Slow
chat.
and
He's cooked.
Yeah, I think I am cooked, chat.
Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness, cooked gracious.
Mike X has broken.
Mike's brain is broken. Oh, Mimi had a family thing. Shookie's here. I think you guys reacted to an Usher song a long time ago. We did reacted to.
I think we had a whole week.
We had a whole week of Usher leading up to the Super Bowl 2015. Now it's
That's
2024.
right.
We didn't do a whole week of Kendrick Lamar leading up to the Super Bowl 2025.
We did?
We didn't.
Oh, we did not.
Yeah.
No.
Well, oh, it's because we started doing requested. But we did do R&B Christmas, and that was really good.
Maxwell week? Who's Maxwell?
An artist.
Oh, of course.
I think Maxwell. I don't know much about Maxwell. I've heard of him though.
I did respond. We have so many. We have nice breakfast restaurants like Mug and Bean, Wimpy, Jerry D's. If you want a nice Eggs Benedict, they have amazing French toast too.
Is it
All
Jerry
right.
D's or Jared's?
Mug and Bean, Wimpy. We had a Wimpy's.
We did have we growing up. We did have a Wimpy's. They made garbage plates,
Yeah.
and they were fine.
All right, I'm gonna have to look. 3 minutes, Joe. Usher, dive.
Edward is correct. Bria is here.
Congratulations to Lavinia Sophie. You just got number 2 on whatever Patreon week this is.
17.
17. Holy moly. Let's look up Wimpy in South Africa or Mug and Bean. Mug and Bean, South Africa. Here it is. I'm gonna check out the menu. Ooh, this looks good.
Oh, Mike, don't keep all the good food to yourself.
Find a Mug and Bean near you. Okay. Let's see where the nearest Mug and Bean is to me.
Take time to drink water, huh?
Mug and Bean Coffee. Wow, looks pretty popular.
Oh, I can't wait.
Wow.
Look at that, Joe.
Welcome to Mug and Bean. So much more than your average restaurant.
Okay. Show us.
What is this? It's the Ask Africa Orange Index 2024-2025 Top 3 Industry Achiever.
Ask Africa.
Ah, Ask Africa.
He goes, Ask Africa.
There's no space. You jerk.
Well, it probably is Ask Africa now that you mention it.
Hey. Hey.
Ask Africa.
Man, these poor Europeans get their songs in and it's just like any... Looks like... I mean, actually, I don't know what Simply Red is. You know what Simply Red is?
No. I don't know any of these artists. Not a one. All right. Let's take a look at the menu
Mike's looking at the menu.
of Mug and Bean in South Africa. This looks fun.
It looks fine.
What do you mean it looks fine? Those French fries look bomb. And these little sliders.
I don't know. The French fries look a little too big.
I like
They're gonna be
steak fries.
They're gonna be too potatoey.
Joe, this looks pretty ripping.
I know there's lots of Europeans here, but none of them are winning any of the votes. I mean, we had Mariah Carey and Usher win the first 2 votes, running away. So that's why I was confused.
Spicy beans on toast.
Spicy beans as opposed to unspicy beans.
Sweet potato hash.
Hearty grill breakfast.
Mmm.
Simply Red is UK. See, I knew it. Classic 80s and 90s yacht rock. Oh, I could use some yacht rock. Although the only yacht rock song I know is Sailing by Christopher Cross. And it's so funny because it's absolutely yacht. It's literally called Sailing. Like, you really just did it all with that one.
Sailing.
Although,
Joe, this looks yummy. Chili bacon jam and feta gourmet burger. That's crazy.
Mike, what'd you show up hungry today?
No.
Look at how tall these buns are.
I know.
They're very tall. The buns are very tall.
Are the people seeing this or no?
No.
Ah, that's okay. All right, so Yolanda, I'm ready. I'll book my tickets.
3
pretty soon.
minutes. Simply Red is on.
Whippy is very basic.
Joe, Yacht Rock is about every song from Michael McDonald. Oh, I love Michael McDonald.
Sweet King in the house.
What's up, Sweet King?
Sweet King. Sweet King. Sweet King.
Sweet King. Sweet King. Sweet. Oh, sorry.
That was from Bryn P. Robert.
Bryn P. Robert. P. Robert.
Bryn P. Robert. That's so funny.
Mr. Robert himself.
For months we were calling Bryn Probert Bryn P. Robert.
And we
still do.
We're gonna call him that.
Dee, what you doing? Come get it.
All right, Yolanda, I'll let you know because I need to go on another adventure. I'm not a fan of jet lag, so I normally try to just go north or south, but I can make my way east to South Africa.
Dang, this looks pretty good.
Let me see how much tickets are.
Mike, you know one of these songs. Can you guess which one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Gold Frap. Yeah.
Gold Frap.
Yeah, that's the one I know.
Dang, The Cure. We've never done a Cure song. How's that possible?
We needed like 2 or 3. Oh, Bryn did, what was it? Simply Red. I don't know these either. You don't know Just Like Heaven by The Cure, Lex? Or just The Cure in general?
Meta says, Mike, please hype up and May Kencha and get it some votes. All right, we're hyping up. I think we did react to this band, right?
We did that. We did that cover. Of
And they were. It was very good.
That man had a very deep voice.
That's that man.
I think so. Maybe it's the other band.
His voice was amazing.
I selected The Cure because I know Lady Gaga got a good song with the same title. I love that, Sierra content.
Classic.
Sierra content. What did you think about Sierra going on stage with Meg Thee Stallion? We watched it yesterday at Coachella last
Oh,
week.
yeah.
It's on YouTube. You can check it out there at youtube.com.
My goodies. My goodies.
My goodies, not my goodies.
Sweet King says, Mike, have you slept enough this night? No, I could have slept more, but I set my alarm extra early because I have to wake up super early tomorrow for work.
Oh,
And I've been staying up late.
Oh, yeah.
So I try to get ahead of it. So I'll be a little tired today and a little tired tomorrow instead of super tired tomorrow. See what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sierra content says, I was screaming for my CC. I'm happy y'all saw that. Iconic. And then Sierra, Sierra content, did you like that Rocksteady song when it came out? Because it's obviously featuring the entire song is pretty much just goodies, except it's like Meg Thee Stallion version. And I was wondering if you liked that, and then her bringing Sierra out like saved it, or did you like it before? I wonder. You know, because you'd be like, oh, this is a Sierra song. This is kind of lame, whatever. And then when Sierra came out, it's like, you know what? This is pretty sick. That's cool. I'm happy.
Gatekeeping.
Well, maybe.
Right? Well, that's what
I mean, to be
you're
fair,
asking if
it's
you
just-
gate kept.
That's true. I'm
You
kind
were
of
like, no, you can't.
You can't use Sierra's song, even though obviously she like let her do it.
Ooh, round trip to Johannesburg, South Africa is a lot of money. I'm going to have to save up for this.
And a round trip.
An all-round trip. And all around the trip. All around the world.
You want me to go on a trip?
Parmesenka says, I mean, sampling at this point is part of the culture. It is true. I agree.
So the
3
cheapest
minutes,
one
just
is
like heaven goes.
nice. Congratulations.
Chat will sponsor the trip. Okay, Jedi Jazzy, speak for yourself.
Chat will sponsor the trip. All right. Well, I haven't even laid out the prices yet. The cheapest one is $959.
Wait, how many hours of the flight?
The flight is 1 day. No. The whole travel time is 1 day, 5 hours. So 29 hours.
That's long. Where do you fly through?
Let's see.
Is that the same amount like going to Thailand?
There's one. You fly through London.
But it's cheaper.
Oh, it's like you're flying north to fly south.
Yeah. Can I fly through like Barcelona or
Rio.
fly through Rio? There you go, Joe. Now you got your thinking cap on.
I have it on. I've had it on all day.
JNB. What airport is JNB?
I've never flown east. I only flew
Oh.
west. It's really hard to go back to New York.
Oh, JNB is Johannesburg. Okay. Or you
that
can
makes sense.
fly through Newark. So Newark to
Straight to
Johannesburg. Yeah.
How long is the layover? It must be long. If it's 29 hours.
Yeah, it must be.
All right. Here we go. Weekly top 5. For number 5 on Patreon week 17.
Or we can break it up. Fly to Denver, then Newark, then Johannesburg.
Oh, yeah, through Qatar. You could do that.
Oh, go visit
You
James.
can go visit James.
Maybe I should try Los Angeles.
Oh yeah, very cheap.
Mexico City.
Fly through Mexico City.
Ooh, you think there's a direct flight from Los Angeles to Johannesburg?
No, there is not.
A direct
You
Johannesburg?
can fly through Istanbul. That's not so bad.
Not Constantinople.
That's right. You can fly through Zurich. All right. Anyways, that's expensive. I probably won't be doing that anytime soon.
Ugh.
I gotta save up $1,000 just for the flight. That's
And
not even
then-
talking about all the fun when I get there. All the
I
food
know.
that I'm going to be eating with Yolanda.
Oh, at
all the mug and bean.
Oh, the mug and bean. We might be Giants, Joe. Yeah, that's correct. Can we do more Celine?
Yes.
We can.
Yes, we can.
I think there is a Jodeci week. Didn't it win? Wasn't there a Kit's Jodeci week that won? And that would probably be coming up pretty soon. Or did it lose?
I don't remember.
Jane thinks it lost.
Yolanda, oh no.
Be careful, Mike. Because you got
Oh my gosh, you got a girl sitting right behind you, sitting in the shade.
Gloria, what are you doing?
Let's get her up here.
good. Gloria, let's say hi to everyone.
Let's get little old lady Gloria up here.
Oh.
So cute.
Glory.
This is our little old lady. She's very small.
She's so small.
She's 18.
And she's so cute.
I don't think she can see or hear anymore.
She
We're
can
not sure.
she can still smell. She can hear a little bit. She can see a little bit too.
Can you hear a little bit?
But it's fading. Senses are fading.
Yeah, like a little bunny rabbit. Absolutely. This is-
Gloria. Yeah, she just wants to hang out. She just wants to be held.
That's it. She's really old. Like I could hold her for most of this live stream. She wouldn't even do anything.
Yeah.
She'd just sit here. She can't really see. I think all of her joints hurt. Probably.
Edward says, "Do cats really like to be picked up and held like babies?" So some of them do.
This one
This
doesn't seem
ne-
to mind. Oh. You want to talk to the people?
Gloria never used to like being held, but I think she does now. Here, I'll take her.
You gonna take her? 3 minutes.
Hi, Gigi.
Chow's like, what about me? No, what about Chow?
Look at little Gloria. Well, she has to be calm. She can barely move.
She can't hear or see.
Yeah. She's a slow-moving cat. Wait, which one won? Robin, Honey. Mike, you like Robin, right?
Yes, I do. I do like Robin. I don't know if I know Honey, though. I know. Call your girlfriend.
Call your girl.
Tell her na, na, na.
Hey, robot. All right. So, Patreon week 17 is number 1, Always Be My Baby remix, Mariah Carey featuring Debret and Escape from Stella. Usher Dive from Lavinia Sophie. Simply Red, Holding Back the Years from Bryn. The Cure, Just Like Heaven from Sophie Lou. And Robin, Honey. Robin. Or Honey by Robin. I don't know. Billy Johnston.
Billy Johnston. Congratulations.
At number 5.
All right. So,
Oh dear, I'm getting nervous for the civilian vote. All right, everyone get a little nervous for the civilian vote. That's what you got to do right now, right, Mike? Get nervous.
you got to get nervous or
Yeah.
else.
What's
it's
the
just-
point?
It's just not the same. It's just not the civilian vote that we all know and love.
I see why the dunk is nervous.
The Dunk Man always got something in there. Dunk Duke. Shavkovsky, Roni, Sarah Nissen, and Dunk Duke.
That's right, Mr.
Wow.
Dunk Duke himself.
They are battling it out. Sarah Nissen got a Green Day one in. Man, and Green Day is in the news because they headlined Coachella.
And they're headlining again. Tonight? Or did they do it yesterday?
Is Coachella just the same festival 2 weekends in a row?
Yes.
That's cool. I like that.
So we're going to get
I've
another.
never-
Wait, you think Sierra's going to come back again with Meg?
No, you got to do something different.
You got to have Glow come out.
Get him Glow.
Get him Glow.
But Glow's also performing.
Exactly. So that's why you should get Glow out. She's already there. It's pretty convenient.
And Meg should go out for Glow set.
Yeah.
Get him Glow.
Get him Glow. Get him Glow. We need a Glorilla.
This is our little Glow right here.
That's
This is
a
our little Glorilla.
Yep.
Gloria.
She's just
Is
sitting.
Glorilla's real name Gloria?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
That does make sense.
Just like our little glory girl.
Glorilla.
But gee,
Is that nice, Glor?
All right. We're going to run through the lists first before we vote. That's what we've been doing, so everyone knows what they're voting for.
Okay.
So we have Madonna Week 2 from Roni, Burning Up, Lucky Star, Borderline, Cherish, and Oh Father. I'm on the borderline.
Borderline.
That's the only one I know, actually.
Cherish your love. Da, 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 da.
Oh, I know that one.
Da, 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 da. Madonna rips. Bye,
This is,
Glow.
this is all 80s Madonna, too. Loving it.
Hell yeah.
All right, and then we have Shavkovsky's Eurovision Lost and Forgotten fan favorites.
Whoa, okay.
Hungary 2005, Netherlands 2013, Poland 2014, Montenegro 2013, and Slovakia 2010.
All right.
Wow. Lost and forgotten, but not forgotten if it wins. It'll
That's
be
right.
reminded to
It'll
all
be
the weekly top 5 viewers
remembered.
that want to watch.
Cherry.
Here's Duncan the Duke. Let's get that Heim week going.
Hey.
I know
wait.
which one Jane's voting for.
Dunk, there's no relationships on this list? Their newest jam that's been taking the internet by storm?
Well, maybe he. Yeah. Jane says no Los Angeles. Jane, talking to your microphone.
Jane's got a complaint with
Jane,
you,
let's
Dunk.
hear your complaint. We won't switch the video. Just speak it into the microphone. What's your complaint?
But we might switch the
Pull your
video.
microphone. Okay, just pull your microphone over so they can hear you.
I don't have
All right.
anything.
Jane doesn't have anything. Since you didn't talk, we're just going to show you.
All right. So there's Jane not talking. So Duncan, if you win, can we throw relationships in there? No, that's fine. I'll do your list. But I do like that song. And then what else, Joe?
Well, you got to switch back.
Oh,
And Sarah Nissen's Green Day week.
Boulevard.
of Broken Dreams. Wake Me Up Before You Go in September. 21 Guns Salute. Basket Case and Still Breathing. I think the only one I don't know is Still Breathing. What song is that?
So am I still breathing? Oh man,
Nailed it, right?
that was funny. If you
I
got,
remember,
if you, Sum 41.
Wait, Mike, what's Basket Case? Am I just paranoid? Am I not?
Do you have the time to listen to me whine? Yep.
I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. She's right there, under the table.
God. All right. Yeah, that's great. Man.
Remember when Dan sang Boulevard of Broken Dreams at my wedding?
Did he?
Yeah, it was the first song that anyone sang karaoke. And he's out there singing Boulevard of Broken Dreams. I was like, you're an asshole. Yeah. Dan just standing there. I walk this lonely road. I'm the only one I've ever known. Congratulations, Joe and Jane, on the beautiful wedding. The shadow
Dan was
is the only one that walks behind me.
Beside me.
Oh,
Dang, that's hilarious.
that's pretty iconic.
That is legendary work, singing Boulevard of Broken Dreams at a wedding.
As the opener. He opened with it. Like, everyone was like, oh, who's going to sing karaoke first? He's like, I've got an idea.
That's so funny.
I'm going to sing Boulevard of Broken Dreams. I walk alone. Dude, that was amazing. Oh, yeah, Jazzy. And Mike, we'll know this reference because we just watched it. I finally let you watch this movie.
What movie?
Was it Adam Sandler? Remember when he's really heartbroken in The Wedding Singer and he just starts singing really sad songs the
Oh,
whole
I
time?
love those songs.
Yeah, that was great.
Someone kill me, please. Right? I just wanna die.
Yeah, that's
That
good.
song?
Was that the song from the movie?
He sings a bunch of songs. Oh, man. Those songs are awesome.
Some might say they rip.
What's up, John D. Pondy? John D's at a market right now selling pottery.
She's not here.
She's not here. She's busy selling ceramics. Hello, I am from Brazil. Hi. I'm from
What?
Whoa.
Whoa. Who did?
It was Chow started it. Sorry, we got some cat drama going on over here.
So, don't be an asshole.
Chow just
Jane
jumped
says
on
Chow, don't
Gloria.
be an asshole.
I think Chow was trying to play, but Gloria doesn't understand how to play with another cat, so she just
Gloria's
hisses
also
and
100.
swats. Yeah, Gloria's also about 1,000 years old.
All right, here we go. We showed you the list. It's time to vote. The civilian vote is on
man.
the frickin' clock.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, Jane, who are you voting for? Oopsies. There we go. Jane, who are you voting for?
Yeah.
Well, look again here at Madonna, week 2. We're going to look here at Shovkovsky's Eurovision Lost and Forgotten Fan Favorites list, which we all lost and forgot. Here's Duncan's Heim week. And Sarah Nissen's Green Day week.
I walk this lonely road.
Should we call up Dan for number 1 and have him sing Boulevard of Broken Dreams for us?
So funny. I still can't get over that. Where did that come from? Why did he think to do that?
I don't understand why he did that at all.
And he must have known it was funny. Like, there's no way.
Right now, the Eurovision week is in the frickin' lead, and I think that's
All right.
funny. I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever
broken
known.
dreams.
The only boulevard I've ever dreams.
All right. I should probably vote, huh? Let's open this up.
We're really selling Green Day for you.
Yeah, don't forget there's Madonna. Cherish your love. Da, 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 da. And then don't forget there's Haim.
I need to have another account so I can watch.
Jane isn't. You can't vote on your computer, Jane?
Jane wants to vote for 2 different lists.
Whoa.
Oh.
Cherish your love.
Here's the update on the vote.
Oh. Oops. All right. Who am I gonna vote for?
Looks like Madonna's taking the lead, 36 percentile
my
points.
Goodness. Well, I always vote for whoever's in last. So, who's in last? Green Day.
Dang, Boulevard of
bro.
dude.
I'm
Green
doing
Day's
this for
walking
my
that
buddy
Boulevard
Dan.
of Broken Dreams right now. Daniel Koa says
Ciao.
the Madonna list is absolutely epic. So
attacking Gloria. Ciao. Oh, because Gloria's sitting near the food. Ciao. Come on.
hey,
Cute.
what are you doing, you little
She keeps
freaking
attacking Gloria.
fiery girl?
Why? It looks like a nasty girl. I'm a nasty girl.
Chow's been a nasty girl. Chow's been a nasty girl. Chow's been a nasty girl.
Oh, we got a super chat. You already said that?
Oh, I didn't say it yet.
Hello, you two beautiful men.
Fuck,
Ixom's
I-
fallacy. Thanks, brother.
Thank you.
Sister, whoever you are.
Thanks, person.
ABCDGFK. Mike hair looks not good.
Mike Hair. Aw. Mike Hair.
Mike hair looks not good. Mike, if you can switch a song for relationships. Oh, if I win, you can. Oh, okay. All right. Cool. We'll
Wait,
see.
what?
Okay, okay.
Dang, voting for Eurovision because I don't want Madonna. Well, everyone needs to be reminded there will be a runoff.
There will be a runoff.
I've been a nasty girl. I've been a nasty girl.
Yolanda says, on that note, let's get a Tinashe week. Didn't
Yeah.
we do a bunch of Tinashe?
We did like one really long Tinashe video.
That was like 5 songs in
It
one.
may have been blocked on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
But I've been a nasty girl.
It was
I've
her
been
like
a-
studio performance.
Yeah, and it was like it was like a medley of like 4 or 5 different songs.
It was very long.
Don't do what again? I've been a nasty girl. I've been a nasty girl. I'm gonna do it again and again. How dare you tell me not to do anything?
No, don't do it.
Not a chance.
All right. Everyone log into your alternate. Alternate accounts and start voting.
Man, we got to react to Megan
We got-
Stallion Rocksteady now.
We got 1 minute left in the vote, and
Rock.
it's pretty close between
Rocksteady.
whoever's going to make this, Joe, whoever's going to make this runoff.
Oh, 27% on Haim, 26% on Eurovision.
Who could it be?
The war is being waged.
Unfortunately
No,
for my
I
buddy
can't vote.
Dan and
Your personal.
our patron Sarah Nissen,
I don't have a
Green
personal
Day.
account.
Green Day is not going to win
Oh my
this
gosh,
one.
looks like Haim is gonna take it.
to
go
yep,
to the
5 minutes.
runoff.
Close it off.
Close off all votes.
All right. So in the final runoff, we have Madonna and Haim.
Madonna and Haim.
Who will win? We don't know.
In the final runoff.
Sierra content. Yes, your video got 70 likes, but these one or your list got 70 likes, but these ones got
140.
Yeah.
And 150.
So yours did not make it to the top 4. I'm sorry, but you can always try again next week.
All
and the
right,
week
it's
after that.
It's how do you remove a option? Dang it, I added options. There we go. All right, This is the runoff. It's time to decide.
Oh,
Madonna
man.
or Haim.
Yep. Here we go.
It's the final Haim down.
Wow. So we're going and it's neck and neck. Madonna's in the lead. Haim is close behind. And this one goes full 5.
Knocking on our door?
Could be, I don't know.
Knocking on our heaven's door?
Yolanda says, no Madonna slander, please. Who's slandering Madonna?
How dare you slander?
OZ Tribute says, Madonna's like an ashtray on a plane. Hold on. They served a purpose once upon a time. Ooh.
Whoa.
Wow. That
But
was-
every once in a while, don't you want to light one up on a plane again?
Yeah, don't you just want to rip a cig on that 18-hour flight to
Or react
Johannesburg?
to someone, or watch someone react to someone lighting up a cigarette on a plane.
Yeah.
That's essentially what we're talking about here.
Well, that's the kind of entertainment you can expect from me on my flight from Newark, New Jersey to Johannesburg, South Africa next year.
Mike, what role did you guys play in the band you were in? And what's the short story behind joining and leaving the band?
Whoa. AJ, thank you for the super chat. I played bass. I also played some keyboards. And I did some backup vocals. Joe drove
I was
and was
not
the
in
tour
the
man.
band.
He was not in the band, but he did lights, driving, tour managing,
Yep. LED tech.
LED
Video wall
tech.
tech.
All right. there you
Just
go.
general enforcer. That was probably my biggest thing.
Joe enforced.
I was the enforcer of the rules as well as the battler of any invaders. Yeah, I beat them up.
Yes.
Mostly that. Anyone got in Mike's way, I'd be like, "Hold on, bro.
Mike
Check
play-
yourself." I'd grab him by his pants and I'd throw him out the door like a classic kicked out. You know what I mean?
Right. I agree.
Yeah.
Vote McDonald.
I did do merch as well.
Vote
for a little
McDonald.
bit.
What the hell are you talking about?
Who the
Cute
hell's
Mo?
McDonald?
Vote McDonald. What the hell are you saying? McDonald. Who just said McDonald?
Vote McDonald.
I was not the lead man. We had a lead singer. Well, they still do. The band was just on tour. I didn't go. But I started the band. I found the singer on the internet. I said, I love your voice. Let's write some music. She said, all right, sweet. Send me some tracks. And that was back in 2011. We were a band. It still is a band. So like 14 years now.
Mike only left the band like last year,
Yeah.
late last year.
And I left because I just didn't want to go on another tour and just wanted to stay home, kind of get things going here. It's me and Joe have both explained this, but basically the short reasoning is that every time you go on tour, you uproot your life and you put everything at home on pause, whether it's a job or relationships. You normally have to just like quit your job unless you got a very flexible
Normally,
work
yeah.
schedule. Job, relationships, family, friends, everything just gets set aside for like 3 to 6 weeks, depending on how long you're out. And then you come back and then you just have to restart. So there's a lot of stopping and restarting. But when you're out there, yes, it is fun, but it's also very stressful. You lose a lot of sleep. You lose a lot of sleep. And it's very repetitive. And it's draining. It's exhausting. It's exhausting work. But it is fun. There's no doubt that you have a lot of good times.
I like what Sean K. Chambers says here. Stay home and eat pancakes at Denny's. Let me tell you something, Sean K. Chambers. You can eat a lot of pancakes when you're out on tour at all the Denny's. There's all the Denny's are there. All right, that's it. Madonna week 2 is in.
All right, congratulations.
Congratulations to Roni.
Roni, if you're in the chat.
I'm sorry to Dunk the Duke.
Sorry to Dunk. Sorry to Sarah. Sorry to...
Sorry. Jane really wanted Heim week to win.
Sorry to Jane.
Sorry.
Well, congrats, Roni, if you're in the chat. Big grats to you. And
it's the big win.
oh yeah. So, anyways, with touring, yes, I just decided it was time to move on. I've been doing it for a long, long time.
Oh yeah, Mike was in a metal band before.
Yeah, I've been touring and making music since I was 15 or 16.
We
So
did
it's just
react to the one video we can find of Mike's old metal band on YouTube. We already reacted to it on a live stream. Remember?
Yeah,
we did do that.
that's
That was
right.
fun.
Oh, that was fun.
Should we post the link in the description for anyone to go watch that performance? Not the reaction, but the real thing.
Yeah, the real
The
thing.
real thing. We can do that if anyone wants it. Mike was in a sick metal band, and then his current band you can also check out. Mike played the bass in that metal band as well.
Yep. And
yes, so I'm going to post it.
all right.
Throw it in
Satisfaction guaranteed. That's how he says it. Song is called Satisfaction Guaranteed.
This is Mike's old metal band. When do you think most of the content in this is made? 2006?
Yeah.
2006.
So damn near 20 years ago.
Damn near.
So yeah, just been doing it a long time. I still make music. I'll be releasing some more music soon, just solo stuff. And yeah, I just wanted to stay home. I got a job at a grocery store. I do the channel with Joe, and it's tough because every time we go on tour, we got to put the channel on hold. And yeah, so now I'm just chilling here, relaxing, hanging with Joe.
Look at
hanging with
Shovkovsky
Jane.
being very gracious. Congrats to Ronnie, and better luck next time to me, Duncan, and Sarah.
Oh, right, Shovkovsky. Way to be a true good sport.
The best sport.
The best sport in the world. Does Mike miss his groupies? I never had any groupies.
Oh, come on, Mike. Not one?
Nah. I mean, we had a lot of like pretty hardcore fans.
Yeah, but they're more fans of Sarah, not fans of you.
Right. No, we never had groupies.
What about wannabe groupies?
Oh, I'm sure there was wannabe groupies, but we never got.
I would say
tied up in any of
Sarah.
that
Sarah probably had some wannabe groupies.
for sure.
Yeah. That's a little sad. Joe, can you read the comments? I can. I learned how to read when I was in elementary school, so I can read them now. And I will. All right, what else do we have? I don't think so. I don't think so. What? You don't think so? What?
Oh, are Joe and Jane considering having children? Yeah, I think it's about time.
I agree.
Let's get Jane on the.
Jane, is it about time? Jane says, all right.
Okay.
Guess it's not about time. Maybe next time. Ask again next week. I am a big Mike fan, Justin Jarvis. Mike?
Justin Jarvis, thanks.
Oh, is Roni
Roni's
16? Let's hear it, Roni. Where are you at? Someone said Roni 16, at Roni 16. I didn't see
Roni.
Roni's name.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of weird. Sometimes we just don't see comments in our chat.
Sweet King says I'm a Panic fan.
Hey, let's go,
that's
Sweet.
Right. Josephine Johnson, you have WT5 groupies. Wink, Smiley. Whoa, Mike.
Hey, let's go.
Groupies. Were you in an 80s synth band or a crappy hair metal style 70s band? Mike was in a hardcore band.
Early 2000s hardcore.
Scroll
dude.
back up in the chat if you want to click the link and listen to the song.
Mostly screaming, some singing. I
And
sang.
Mike was the one who sang.
I was
yeah.
a singer, yeah. but it's mostly screaming. And I screamed in that song one time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
WT5 sounds like an STD. Nice.
It does. Well, it sounds more like what the fuck. You know what I like? I like this capital W lowercase T5. That's pretty fun.
So wait, Roni's in the chat or not?
Did Mike wear metal makeup? No.
No,
He just had
it's
long
not
hair.
like that.
Mike didn't have an outfit.
It's more hardcore is what you would call it.
Yeah.
There was an underground hardcore scene in the early 2000s, and I was a part of it.
You wanna go?
Panic is a name. It's our last name.
Yeah, Alexei. Have you ever been to southern Poland? All right. We're going to read comments now. Why isn't Mike so excited about me reading the comments?
Yes.
I'm just going to scroll through them, you know? Just going to scroll through them right here. We start with number 1. Number 1.
Number one.
Cow with an attitude.
That's the name of them?
That's the name of this commenter.
Cow with an attitude. All
I
right.
know, it's very spicy.
Well, I better keep the chat here so I can keep up with it.
I got chat over here too. See, Cow
Alina
says, I don't have a request, but I have an idea. I notice many times there are interesting comments on the reactions, but we never see your feedback. So what if every week when you do the request video like this one, you read comments from the last week's videos and quickly react or reply to the most liked comments? We'll read
What?
these comments.
Yeah. What?
On all the reaction videos?
Oh. But we never hear your feedback. So what? And every week, when you do the request video like this one, you read comments from the last week's videos. That's not a bad idea. I like that. Kind of like a reply.
Yes. Who's going to tabulate those comments?
Oh, just from the videos?
Oh, the 10
Just like-
the 10 videos a week we post?
Well, we could just go through and read like the top 2 from each
Yeah, I
video.
can scroll through a couple of videos. You know what I love? I just love that I said, oh, the 10 videos. My goes,
It's a lot of videos. But yeah, I guess we could just load them up. Yeah, I like that idea. That's fun. And we could have a little dialogue, and then people start commenting on those videos, and who knows where it goes from there.
whose line is it anyways, you know? Joe, which countries have you been to so far? I'll tell you the list. It's super long. Here we go. We've got Canada.
Oh, nice.
We've got the United States of America.
Nice.
We've got the United States of Mexico.
Count it.
Next question.
That's it. You never been to any other country? Wow.
Now, if you want to start naming states,
The
much
list
time?
goes long.
how much time do you have? American cities.
Do you have passports? I do.
yeah.
Mine's about to expire, though.
passport.
I need to re-up.
Yeah, passport.
I've been to a few countries.
How do you
Canada,
think I go to those countries?
United States, Mexico.
Come to Istanbul.
Istanbul, I would love to. Yelena went to Egypt when she was 8? That's cool.
Fun.
What? Alexandre Essential says, sorry for the drama in the comments of the suggestion video. Someone accused me of saying I voted but not actually doing so, which is a lie, and this person even admitted to having several accounts. Wait, they were yelling at you because you said you voted and they were accusing you of not voting? Is that the argument here? It kind of feels like there's something more significant at any moment in your life than that argument.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not really drama, in my opinion.
It's actually just kind of funny. And then
Yeah, Lex
Jane,
is right. It's really not that serious.
And Jane from Melrose Place says, I would love to know their top 10 songs they discovered thanks to the channel that have made their way to their playlists. All right, let's
man.
see.
Recently?
Let's just try to think of 10 we can think of recently because we've been doing this for 4 years.
I can think of one recent one, and it's Brandy's Sitting Up in My Room.
Oh, sitting up in my room. Yeah, that's pretty
I
good.
love that song.
I'm all, Shania's the one who keeps nailing it for me.
Shania Twain. Yeah. No, the one that is literally on Joe's playlist.
Oh, it's good.
I'm gonna get you.
No, this one
No,
too.
but that other one I just started listening because we just react to it.
I think I love you.
Oh, I always know you before.
But we knew that song before.
I didn't.
You didn't know that song?
No.
Oh.
I knew
Yeah,
I
that's a
loved
wonderful
you
one.
before I met you. I went
One guy that's singing.
Cha cha cha.
No.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, you like that one guy.
Oh yeah.
The Keisha Cole. Not only did we not know any Keisha Cole songs, I had never even knew who Keisha Cole was.
Yeah.
Is it that one? That
Yep.
one hit.
Simon is correct. I also loved that song.
Oh, and then
I know. I've been listening to I Get Carried Away.
Oh yeah.
Carried away from you.
There's a
I knew
couple
the artist. I
other-
didn't know the song
There's a couple other songs.
though. Oh, and the Japanese breakfast song too. I like that one.
We just watched so many songs. There was a lot of all the Whitney Houston live stuff.
Oh, those were beat. Those were beat to death. I watch
What-
them all the time.
I listened to so much of that on my road trip last fall.
Oh yeah.
I was just driving across Montana, bawling my eyes out listening to Whitney.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
He will never. And I will always. Mike will always love you.
they're gonna have concert. The band.
Counting Crows?
Yeah.
Wow.
in the park.
The Counting Crows. Why you bring?
that's-
Wait, why are you bringing up Counting Crows? You're a fan of the Counting Crows, Jane?
I saw it and then I think about the song that Mike covered.
Oh, Mike did a cover of a Counting
Oh,
Crows song.
that's
I
right.
forgot about that. I just thought it was funny that Jane brought up the Counting Crows.
TLC.
Oh yeah, Jane's been blasting No Scrub.
I don't wanna know. Yeah, that. But I knew that one from my childhood. That was
Yeah,
a
as
huge
did I.
hit.
But Jane did not, right? Jane? Yeah, so
Yeah,
that was a new one
new,
for Jane.
New for Jane. Have you ever cried in a reaction? No, I don't think a tear has come out, but my eyes have watered, and I think it was Whitney week. I think that's the closest I've ever. I think I even said it. I was like, "This is the closest I've ever come into crying on this channel."
Oh, I thought you meant crying at all. My
I've
brother's
never actually
stone cold
cried.
stoic.
What song, Mike?
What song?
Yeah.
I think it's the medley, the "I Loves You Porgy" into. Oh, it's three different songs, but the middle section of this medley is insane. It's the middle song, so it's "I Loves You Porgy." And
Oh
then-
yeah. I'm living without you.
yeah.
I've been living
Not living without you.
you. That's the song, I think.
Yeah.
But I forget the part.
And then it goes into "I Have Nothing," but that middle section just there's nothing like it. It's insane.
She comes out of I Love You, Porgy, and when she lands, and I'm telling you, I am not going.
Oh
You're the best thing
man.
I've ever known. That is the best. All right, let's do this one. Lemon Girl says we were talking about Hooters in the video. Oh, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Hooters.
It said we only have TGI Fridays here. No sexual waitresses are allowed in my country. The U.S. can be weird sometimes. Yeah,
We only.
we only have TGI Fridays.
Oh, but
here.
what country are you from, Lemon Girl?
Yeah, that is a question.
That's the question we need to know.
Can anyone guess which country only has TGI Fridays in it? What if we only have TGI Fridays? The only restaurant in this country is TGI Fridays. You land and you get out and you're like, all right, so there's like 7-Eleven, a grocery store, and a TGI Fridays, and then another TGI Fridays, and another TGI. Like, damn,
it's
these
the only
people
one.
love TGI Fridays here.
Brian Shields says UK or Ireland. No, you guys got.
You think
more
there's
than
no
that.
sexual waitresses in Ireland? Probably from the sweaters.
Well, you
It's
got to
too
stay
cold.
warm, Joe.
Yeah, it's not sunny enough.
Nothing sexy about staying warm. There's only something sexy about trying to cool down.
Oh yeah,
You
that's
know what I
right.
mean?
That's why Brazil is so sexy.
Brazil is probably the sexiest country on the planet, isn't
In
it?
European countries, you're talking Spain is sexy, right?
Now, Spain, they can get a little sexy.
Yeah.
And Italy can get sexy.
We spent some time talking about the sexiest countries. Well, I think we talked about the sexiest European countries. What are the sexiest? Portugal, sexy country. Spain, sexy.
I don't know, Spam. I've never been. What?
It's warm.
Spain, sexy?
lost it.
What? Hooters didn't take off in the UK. Oh, okay.
Wow. It's not really taking off in the U.S. anymore either.
B-Dog says Greece has a lot of sex.
Oh, Greece is definitely a sexy country.
Yeah, Greece can be sexy.
Oh man, Helena.
Vic.
Moniz
Oh
says-
yeah, Vic. Vic lives in Brazil.
Is
you
Brazil
say
sexy?
it's not sexy, Vic?
I think they're pretty sexy.
Jane thinks they're sexy.
Yeah. What about Carnival?
Carnival?
Isn't
is
Carnival sexy?
Or is it not sexy?
Oh, you just switched from me and you to me and you.
Oh,
There's
this
Jane.
is Jane thinking about how sexy Brazil is.
Jane. Wow, Thailand must be sexy.
Jane, is Thailand sexy?
No,
She said no.
Not Thailand.
but cute.
Thailand is cute.
Jane says Thailand is cute. That's good. What else we got? Brazil and Italy is sexy, says Swede King.
You know, Spam, I gotta say something about Spam. I feel like Spam jumps out to criticize and never actually puts their opinions in.
Yeah, Spam.
Well, no, never makes a statement, just criticizes everyone else's statements. So I'm ready
yeah.
for you to tell us what country is sexy, Spam.
Lex says
'Cause you can't
anywhere in
come
the
in and say-
Caribbean is sexy. Yeah, I'm thinking.
Oh, okay, Spam says thank you. And I do agree with that.
I'm thinking the Dominican Republican.
Dominican? What about Jamaica?
Dominican Republican.
I'm a Dominican Republican.
I'm thinking the DR is sexy.
Yeah.
Puerto Rico,
Puerto Rico.
sexy.
What
Yeah.
about Trinidad and Tobago?
I don't know. Probably is sexy. Well, okay, so this follows the theory of what I was saying earlier. It's sexy when you're trying to cool down. And in the Caribbean, everyone's just trying to cool down.
Duncan says Greece, Italy, and France very sexy.
France is sexy? What's sexy about France? I thought it just rains there.
Justin Jarvis, Bahamas is sexy.
Rain can be sexy, though. I agree, now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, that's right.
Finding your soulmate in the rain, a passionate kiss, you don't even care. You don't even care that you're getting drenched.
All right, anything that involves coconut oil and coconut water is sexy, according to Spam. So then Thailand must be sexy, according to that.
A lot of Thai coconuts.
All white ones.
Beer goggle Brian.
Oh yeah, he said Ireland is sexy. The more alcohol you consume.
That's so funny.
Just sitting there like, you know, your sweater has this way about it.
Yeah. Your sweater and your stockings and your boots.
The shape you have underneath that sweater, I'm assuming. Wow.
The shape under your umbrella is looking mighty sexy after 17 beers.
Italy is sexy.
Italy is sexy. All right. Okay. Demetria, what did I miss, y'all? Demetria is in Florida. Now, does Florida count? Miami is sexy.
Miami is sexy.
Yeah.
But
But the rest
Orlando is not.
I wouldn't call Orlando sexy.
And
It's-
Jacksonville most certainly isn't
Orlando is swampy. It's not
sexy. Tampa
sexy.
is cool.
Tampa's full of pirates.
Tampa's more cool than sexy. But Miami,
Sexy.
sexy. What about San Diego, Mike? Is San Diego sexy?
No. So sick of San Diego.
What about the beach?
The beach isn't sexy here.
San
It's cold.
Francisco's not sexy.
No, it's cozy.
Seattle?
San Francisco-
Seattle's sexy like Ireland is sexy.
Man, Seattle's romantic.
Oh, if you're a
Cozy, you know?
vampire especially.
Especially if you're a vampire.
Have to go.
Jane wants to go to Seattle.
Jane, I'll go to Seattle.
Mike, now what about Chicago? Chicago sexy?
No.
No,
I don't think Chicago's sexy.
no.
Now, don't get me wrong. There's sexy people everywhere. But we're talking about the vibe, the energy. Would you call it sexy?
I was going to ask this as well, showbiz stories. Vegas is sexy.
Hey, all right.
Mike, you were approached in Las Vegas by a person that was trying to be sexy.
Oh, I did. I didn't realize it for like 5
They're
minutes.
sneaky.
I was out hammered many years ago, guys. Don't judge me. This was about 10 years ago with some friends, just walking around Las Vegas. And this young woman approaches me. She's wearing jeans, t-shirt. That's it. She's like, hey, you want to hang out? I was like, yeah, sure. Let's hang out. She was very cute. And we were talking. And she was just walking with us, me and the rest of my friends. And I was like, all right, well, we're going up to this hotel room. She's like, all right, yeah, I'm down to keep hanging out. I was like, okay, cool. You can come hang out. She's like, all right, let's hit an ATM. And I was like, what? I was like, what do you need an ATM for? You got to get money? And she's like, no, you do. I was like, oh, I get it now.
You really buried the lead, huh? You know, Brian Shields has a statement that says, Vegas is STD, you mean. Brian, what does the S stand for in Vegas? Or in STD? What does the S stand for?
What?
What does the S in STD?
Sexual.
Exactly. So if Vegas is STD, then it's still sexy.
Nice.
Might not be the type of sexy you want. But
Sexy transmitted disease.
wow, that was a sexy transmitted disease.
But yeah, so she was a lady of the night, and I had no idea. I mean, she was like, I don't know. She was young. She was like my age. Definitely like early 20s.
Oz Tribute says, so she didn't get paid. I feel bad for her. I mean, what, for a conversation?
No, she was
I know,
a
it was
prostitute.
just for a it was for a conversation. It never went any further. Still negotiating. You know?
Yeah, that's the cost of doing business.
you don't pay to negotiate.
I didn't realize what was happening. I thought we were just friends. You meet people out.
Yeah,
And
this
I
is
wasn't
Las Vegas.
I wasn't by myself. I was with like a group of people. It wasn't like, it was, I don't know.
Las Vegas is one of those places too that like I remember I've been in if you're in the hotel during the day. I remember it was probably like noon or something, and I'm standing there in the lobby, and like this guy probably in his 50s or 60s, like with a polo shirt on and maybe a badge for the convention that's there, like meets this girl in her probably early 20s, and she's just standing there waiting, and then he walks up. He's like, "Hi, it's nice to meet you," and they hug each other, and I'm just standing there looking at her like they don't know each other.
Yeah.
This has never happened in the history of humanity.
You're talking about an escort.
Yeah, definitely. Like he hired her and he met her down in the lobby, but like they were two people that there's no way that they just like bumped into each other. Like this doesn't make sense. You can tell just by the nature of her and him and the way everything looked. It was like, yeah,
A companion for pay.
yes. I thought it was interesting.
Yeah. So, and the other thing is like, I'm not into like prostitution. That's not my style.
Mike, DD says, don't you think it was weird some random person want to hang out? Absolutely not.
No, I was hammered and I was with my friends.
That too.
And we were having a good time. So I thought and we were like the same age. It's not like, and she was dressed in regular clothes. Like it wasn't like she was dressed all like, there was nothing. And the other thing is she was hanging out with other people. Like there was like 2 guys and like a couple other girls. And now that I'm thinking about it, they were all prostitutes, but they were all just like hanging out.
The guys were prostitutes too.
I don't know what the guys were doing. Maybe.
I would like to ask them.
But they were all just like hanging out. So I don't know. In my drunken mind, we were just were 2 groups colliding.
I mean, what? You've never gone out and met someone that wanted to hang out that wasn't a prostitute? Has that not happened to you? I mean, that's what I read. That's what I read on that question. It's like, you just wanted to hang out. I was like, yeah. But you never met a person that wanted to hang out.
And then I'd never been approached by a prostitute in my life.
Yeah.
The only experience I have is like seeing them on the side of the street.
Yeah.
Not like So yeah, didn't. Is Mike 35 years old? Yes, I am. And this was back when I was 25. So
I guess I would find it suspicious because I'm from New York City. Mike, have you ever met a new person in New York City and then hung out with them later? After?
No. Because I've spent my time in New York City.
Not a
it's just
thing in
been
New York
like
City?
in and out.
Is that not a thing in New York City? Is meeting a person and hanging out with them? and not being like, nah, they don't. That doesn't happen.
I don't know.
I've done that plenty of times in San Diego. Done it in L.A. Done it
in my hometown, in our hometown, you go out to a
Tijuana a
bar,
lot.
you run into people that you've never met, and you just start talking and hanging out.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. I feel like
Sometimes you go home with
maybe
them.
that's more of a small town thing. Maybe big city people don't know that life.
I mean, y'all live so close to each other, right? No cars.
Riley
could be
says
easy.
it's common in Tel Aviv also.
Yeah.
That's gonna say I thought mine was 12.
In New York, you got to be suspicious. Too many criminals.
Garoid says, I thought Mike was 12. Dude, when I was 18 and I was a server at a restaurant, I remember this one table I walked up to. It was a family, and there was probably like this teenage girl. She's probably like 15 or 16. And she looks at me, she's like, "You're our waiter?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Don't you have to be 18?" I was like, "Yeah, I am." She's like, "I thought you were 12." And this girl who was younger than me was just like shocked that I was the waiter. She's like,
Dang.
who's this kid? Who's this child serving us?
Spam says Russia is sexy. Oh, boy.
Russia is sexy. You know, those accents, Joe?
Yeah, those coats.
The furry hats.
Yeah.
The dancing.
Oh, yeah.
The architecture in St. Petersburg. Wow.
St. Petersburg is probably the sexiest place in Russia.
That's cool.
Child labor. Because you were like 12.
Yeah. Alina says, I met an Egyptian guy in Egypt when I was 8. My English was not so good back then, but we still had fun. We were making bread over a fire. I think he was 20 to 30. It's hard to tell when you're a kid. I assume your parents were present.
Yeah.
That you weren't just 8 years
hope
old
so.
making bread with a 20-year-old man.
All right. Jasmine Allen
Hong Kong is sexy. Oh, sorry.
says, well, it depends which Hong Kong you're talking about. Except you could say sexy on both fronts.
Hong Kong is a brothel in Tijuana, Mexico.
That's correct. Jasmine Allen says, I got horse meat at Hooters once. It was terrible. I yelled at the staff, but they just smiled and took my plate. And I took away my plate. I had to pay anyway. Never been back since. This was 10 years ago.
Horse meat? Was that on the menu?
One person says, how could you tell if it was horse meat? That's illegal in the U.S. And then another person says, did you ask for horse meat, or is that what they gave you instead of actual meat? Yeah, I'm more curious about how the horse meat got on your plate, or
And-
how you knew.
How did you know? Yeah, you've eaten horse. Because if someone gave me horse meat and said it was beef, I'd be like, oh, this is weird beef. I wouldn't know it was horse meat, you know?
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
I would have no idea. Not a clue. Someone could feed me horse meat for weeks, and I would have no clue it was horse meat. You know?
Yeah, I have no idea if it's horse meat. Do people eat horse meat? Some people do.
Oh, yeah, some cultures. Definitely. I mean, it's a big animal. It's full of meat.
Someone says apparently most ready meals are horse meat. I don't think it's worth it to make. I don't think horse meat is cheaper than cow meat. That's that. I mean, maybe. Mike, if there was a horse steak on a menu, would you try it?
Horse steak?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess.
Moose steak.
Now you're talking.
Totally try moose steak.
I'm more of a moose steak
Although,
guy.
I try to refrain from bison burgers because.
Well, I've always
Buffalo
had this
Bills fan.
theory. I've always had this theory, and maybe some people have felt this as well. I feel like the further away you get from your like biological relative, the better the meat will be for you. So, like, first up, human. You're a cannibal. You should not be doing that. You should not be eating human meat. Second is like chimpanzee meat.
Oh, monkey meat.
But then, you know, who's like the closest to us that we eat is probably cows and pigs.
Pigs, definitely.
And those are the more, I guess, problematic meats.
Could be.
Whereas people consider chicken, turkey, fish
Not
healthier.
well. Not cow. Cow is great.
Cow is delicious. But, you know, the further you get away from being related to an animal, I feel like
That's why I only
you're
eat
better off.
octopus.
Well,
Trying to stay as far away as possible. Octopus, I'm not even sure they're from this planet. Pretty sure octopus, octopi. Have you eaten crocodile meat? I have. I have eaten crocodile meat. Have you eaten crocodile meat?
Probably somewhere along the line, down in the bayou, down in Louisiana, I think probably.
Rosanna says you can get mad cow disease. That is correct. You can get mad cow disease, but if you eat human meat, that's when it gets really bad. You can get they're called folded proteins. I think it's called prion.
See? You're not supposed to eat these things.
And it just like rots your brains. They've seen it in a lot of cannibal societies.
Good Lord. Yeah. See? Okay, so my theory is onto something. I'm sure someone's thought of this before and
I've heard
actually
human meat is sweeter.
Well, no.
According to the people that eat human.
Piqued my interest.
Yeah. I believe it's in Papua New Guinea.
Oh, what will one little piece of human meat do, huh?
Not too bad.
That can't be so bad.
I think it's in Papua New Guinea that they have been known to eat their people, but it's not like cannibal. Like they eat people. I don't know. They eat their dead.
I see. Well, it's
and
a
they
food
eat their
source.
dead, and they always. I believe. I think I heard that it's believed that they were like returning. It's returning the ancestors to the. You know, to their offspring or whatever, like to themselves or something. So it was like a way to bury them is by eating them.
Oh, all right, yeah.
But when they have famine and there's not enough pigs on the island, because this is Papua New Guinea and it can kind of come and go, it's the women and children that eat the humans, and the men eat the pigs. When things get tough, that's when they eat the humans.
Well, okay.
That's a very, very long thing. I learned that in my cultural anthropology class. But then they all started getting this disease, which is mad cow disease, essentially.
But from humans.
They're very shaky.
Yeah, so
Their brain starts to fall apart.
don't eat humans. Step 1. Step 2, avoid beef and pork if you can. Step 3, it seems like once you get to the birds or the fish, it's all fair game.
Yes, prion disease, the folded proteins, they don't go away. It's not like... It's weird. It's not a virus. Mad cow disease is not a virus. It's almost like a cancerous protein that you eat that like infects you. It's really strange, and it doesn't go bad. It just sits.
Sounds horrible.
It
Joe.
literally would just sit there forever. Like it doesn't go away. A lot of people are afraid of mad cow disease becoming like this like end of humanity. DD says, you ate crocodile meat in New Orleans? I did eat it in Louisiana, not in New Orleans.
Mike, would you eat Joe or starve?
You could eat. Don't worry about me. If I'm dead, go ahead.
If I'm dead, I'm fair game. Anyone can eat whatever they want.
Christian Anderson
Eat it up.
says, do you guys work out?
Just preferably cook me a little bit. Don't eat me raw.
Oh, I'll sear you.
Sear me up.
Yeah.
Douse me in some ketchup.
I'll boil you.
Ketchup.
Yeah, like that's not cooking you. Just raw human steak and ketchup. Oh, well, you know. After all the sexy talk, you get hungry.
Yeah, we went from sexy talk to
All right, let's
cannibalism.
go back to sexy talk here. Brian Shales, who's in the chat right now, says, on a U.S. trip in my young 20s, me and 5 other Irish lads were in Orlando, and of course we went to Hooters.
Nice.
The girls kept flattering our accents, and we just kept spending money. The lessons learned from it were, the food and beer are better than we thought.
Nice.
That's good. The girls were actually as hot as advertised.
Whoa.
And that's in Orlando.
Hey.
But he is coming from Ireland.
Okay.
And he did say, you know, the beer helps. So
That's right. You were
I
hammered,
don't know if I'm gonna trust this about as far as I can trust Mike's prostitute story because he was hammered.
What?
I'm just teasing you.
Mike's prostitute story. You make it seem like I banged her.
Well, all right. And most importantly, never underestimate how easy men are with a little bit of flattery. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Ryan.
Simple men.
And then there's a reply that says, yeah, American girls love Irish lads. Do they?
And American boys love them too.
No American girls in here. I can't ask. Any American girls in the chat, do you love Irish lads? They get spam. Spam's comment here is funny. It's just spam in the comment saying, ugh, child, these requests. Lord Jesus. Spam's out here just trashing everyone. These requests.
Garoyd says Mike's prostate story. The story of Mike's prostate.
No, I was drunk. I was drunk during that prostate story.
All right. Anyone else talking about the first Hooters restaurant opened in Clearwater, Florida? Man, that's ground zero.
And that is exactly where it would open, isn't it?
Yeah, that's okay. So that's right outside of Tampa.
Yeah, thinking about 1990s Clearwater.
It says 1983.
1983 Clearwater.
The original location is still open today and could be found at 22. They put the address. All right.
Well, if I'm ever on 28, I'm ever at 2800 Gulf to Bay Boulevard, I'll go check it out. Me boy 76. Deed says I don't have. Oh, is this DD?
DD.
Yeah, but it just says Deed because there's no space. I don't have a Hooters experience. It's such a shame that all these American casual chain restaurants are going bankrupt and or shutting down, like Red Lobster, Applebee's, TGI Fridays, Denny's, Outback Steakhouse, etc. I think rising costs and people's eating habits are changing. I think people don't want to go out to eat like they used to and prefer delivery or home cooking. I think it's better if they do the home
Applebee's
cooking.
and TGI Fridays and Denny's are going out of business.
I'm going to finish this, and then I'm going to have a lot of thoughts about this comment.
Okay.
On another note, Hooters made me think of another themed restaurant, not in the U.S., but in Taiwan, I believe. It's a toilet-themed restaurant. The chairs resemble toilets and shower heads on the walls. Some of the food look like feces, and drinks are served in urinals. The sink looks like a toilet, too. They had about 19 restaurants, but like the American chain restaurants, many have closed. They're now down to 2.
All right. Well, I wouldn't.
First of all, what's the name of this restaurant?
Yeah.
Because I'd like to see some pictures. And
Toilet Town,
I do have to also point out. Okay,
Toilet Bar and Grill.
yes, Red Lobsters are closing. That is true, and Red Lobsters are closing for a very specific reason. It's really fucked up.
What?
So what happened was Red Lobster was super popular in the 90s and in the 2000s. It was a really
Yeah.
popular restaurant. But then it got sold to a vulture capitalist. And what this company did was all Red Lobsters own the land that they operate on, or most of them did. And so they're killing it. They're not paying leases. They're just like, they own the land. They just pay property tax and then they operate as a business. So they were really successful. But this company came in and separated the land from the Red Lobsters and then sold Red Lobster to another company and then charged them leases because they owned the land all the Red Lobsters were on.
That's fucked up.
I know. And then
did-
Red
who did
Lobster
this?
couldn't keep up. I forget what company did it, but Red Lobster couldn't keep up anymore because they had to pay like insane leases. This company literally made a shit ton of money just by separating the Red Lobsters from the land that they were on.
How do they even begin to do that?
They bought Red Lobster and then they did that. And then they sold the chain but not the land. And then they charged the leases to the new owners of the restaurants.
Joe, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that's diabolical work.
It is so diabolical. Now Red Lobster's going out of business. And they don't give a shit. They own all the land.
Holy shit!
Isn't that fucking crazy?
Damn.
Dude, some of these corporations
rug pull.
they just make money out of like, it's like they make money out of nothing, like out of dirt.
Yeah, just about screwing shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's
nuts.
That's disgusting. But why are Applebee's?
But I
TGI
don't
Fridays
think
and
Applebee's or
Denny's?
TGI Fridays or Denny's
Yeah.
or Outbacks are going out of business. And
I don't think
based on
that's
what I see, I have to
true.
look it up. I mean, especially Denny's.
Maybe Outback.
Denny's is fucking everywhere. Oh, Outback is so bad. And so is Applebee's. TGI Fridays might be going out of business. I don't see them very often. So I might have to jump in on and agree with that. But I see Applebee's all the time, and I see Outbacks all the time, and
Denny's
they're
are
all
everywhere.
and they're all bad. And Denny's, I feel like there's a new Denny's opening every time I walk by a building.
Breakfast will live forever.
Oh, they love it. They love it.
You can't replace American breakfast diners.
No, you cannot.
You can shut down dinner because dinner is more like what's left of family dinner. Like that's like the meal of a family is dinner. But breakfast, yeah, people do breakfast, but a lot of people go out for breakfast.
Yes,
that's
they do.
way more common. That's
First of
very
all,
common.
breakfast is generally cheaper than going out to dinner.
Yeah.
And Dude, the Denny's over here is like a line on Sundays and Saturdays. Like it's a fucking Denny's. You know, and you know
church
how far
crowd.
you have to drive to go to another Denny's? Like 1 mile. They're everywhere in the United States.
The church crowd rips. So breakfast is here to stay as long as church is here.
Lex says I've never been to Hooters. Oh my goodness. Lex.
Well, you're really not missing anything. From what I do remember, the food is good. But yeah, I mean, it's just a weird theme.
Edward says never been, but I hear the wings are great.
Yeah. Yeah, they got good wings.
And then Lex says, really damn sad when anything closes, honestly. Oh, I forgot about this. Hooters was so big at one point, they had their own Las Vegas-themed hotel on the Strip. There was a Hooters resort and hotel on the Strip.
Dang.
It closed.
That's... Wow.
Imagine going to a Hooters-themed hotel and resort.
No.
Was everyone dressed like Hooters girls?
Lex says, I'm stressing out, Joe. I'm stressing Joe out.
1337 Simpson says, wait, isn't that Simon? What is that name? I don't know. Same, Lex, aren't Hooters the restaurants with a double D standard at the waitress? Wow. I don't think they have to be double D, but yes. Actually, I think Hooters got sued for not hiring girls with
Small boobs.
smaller boobs.
Yeah.
And then they had to change their policy. And
Then
they
it
started
changed-
hiring women.
Women with big booties started calling it booters.
Oh, that's right. Now you start hiring girls with big booties.
Yeah.
Can you discriminate that? You can discriminate against girls with small booties, but not small boobies.
Don't know. Mike, ask Joe if he's heard from Ryan.
Yes, I have. I heard from Ryan today.
Heard from Ryan today. Hooters the musical. Okay, Jasmine says they are shutting down 70 to 90 Denny's this year.
What?
Maybe the church crowd doesn't rip.
Dang, church crowd. Although, to be fair, I think consumer sentiment is down.
Lex says thank you
About what?
that you talked to Ryan.
Oh. I didn't know Lex was the one that asked that question.
It's not a line. It's called a queue. Somebody's from the UK.
From the UQK.
In America, we call them lines. In the UK, they call it a queue.
Here's a question. Maria M. Silva asked, what happened to Michael Jackson Week? Won't they do it? It's up on Patreon, and it's coming out, I think, in 2 weeks.
Won't they do it? Oh, man.
What else we got here?
Hootie hoo. All right. So, man,
So we gotta look
Denny's
up-
is down the...
Down in the
Lex
dumps,
used to
huh?
love Outback, but that was decades ago. Yeah, the Bloomin' Onion.
Dude, when we went to Outback last time, it was so bad.
It was rough. I think they must have changed, like, the quality or something.
I've been to that Outback twice, and it was just so bad. And there were like a lot of people there still when we
Yeah.
went.
And it wasn't cheap. It was pretty expensive.
I know. I went to Outback and got a steak once. I was like, well, I feel like getting a cheap steak. Like, I want to see, I don't want to spend that much money on a steak, but I want to get one or whatever. And it was like uncuttable. It was insane. I was like, what the hell is this?
I think it probably used to be better quality in, like, the 90s and early 2000s. Because as these corporations go to save money, they just start cutting corners on quality.
Well, because someone stole their land from underneath them and started charging them rent.
Yeah, rest in peace, Red Lobster.
It was a big joke that Red Lobster's like endless shrimp pasta was like, I guess to try to drum up business again, Red Lobster had an endless shrimp pasta thing, and people were just taking so much advantage of it and just getting so much shrimp pasta, like pasta and shrimp. Shrimp is nasty. Mike agrees. Mike is not a big shrimp
I'm
fan.
not big into shrimp. I'm big into talking shrimp, but I'm not big into eating shrimp. I'll talk shrimp for days. So you come over to my house, we're talking shrimp.
Let's check out this Taiwanese toilet restaurant.
This is so silly.
Yeah, there. All the seats
Oh, it's
are,
Taiwanese, not Thai.
No. Yeah, all the seats are toilets.
So what's it called? What's the restaurant called? Modern Toilet.
Yeah, Modern Toilet. Oh, it's got a Wikipedia page. Let's check it out. Modern Toilet Restaurant is a toilet-themed restaurant chain with 2 branches in Taiwan. The Modern Toilet Restaurant 3-story restaurant that occupies 260 square meters is based on items from a toilet room or a bathroom.
No restrooms, though.
The checkered tile-covered walls are adorned with shower heads while plungers hang from the ceiling, along with the feces-shaped lights.
Man.
I can handle the bathroom theme of like sitting on toilets and like the shower heads and then like a bathroom looking thing and like eating out of toilet bowls or something like that. But once you start making things look like shit, I feel like you're going a little too far.
Yeah, I can understand maybe the ice cream part.
Yeah,
Like
that's
soft
fine.
serve ice cream.
Hot pot toilet bowl.
I don't want to eat out of a toilet bowl.
Bathtub. I can eat out of a bathtub.
It's just silly.
It's pretty good.
Some ideas don't need to be explored or executed. No, it's all right. Good for them. I'm sure the food better be delicious.
Yeah, it better be.
What is the food?
It seems like it
It's just
isn't.
Chinese food.
It looks like it's hot pot. That looks like diarrhea. Yeah, brown like stew in a toilet bowl looks like diarrhea. Yeah, it's not good. I mean, I like the designs of like they're kind of cute. The little toilet
See,
bowls.
the ice cream makes sense. They're showing us this little poo swirled up ice cream.
Yeah,
and that's
that's
fine.
fine.
I can handle that's fun and cute. But there's all the soup gets served in a toilet. And
Oh,
you sit on
okay.
a
And you know
toilet.
what else? They're saying feces. They're like, what's it called? Like meme poops. They're not like.
Yeah, they're mean.
They're not like logs. They're like but and when they're using the term feces, like it just seems like it's coming off way grosser.
Well, Joe, that's the proper
because
term.
no one poops like that. First of all, no one swirls their poop.
Oh, I swirl it every time.
Mike looks in his toilet and it's all perfectly.
You can just catch me.
Mike's got it. Well, that's why Mike's so good at work in the middle. He can kind of swirl his poo-poos.
I can do it all, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm about to close the live.
Mike the swirler. Wow. We really devolve so quickly here on this channel.
Welcome back to another episode of Weekly Top 5. My name is Mike the Swirler.
Back to sexy restaurant talk, please. Mike is secretly a Labrador. You did it yourself, Mike. Yeah, that's true. I did. Cannibalism and feces today in the live. Wow. Garoid loves toilet talk.
Where's Garlic Man? I feel like he could get around with some toilet talk.
Yeah, sorry, everyone. We're really, yeah, okay, cannibalism, toilets, and Hooters, and dying restaurant chains. What
What a
highlight
week.
reel.
What
Yeah.
a week.
What a week.
Hold on.
This is just where we're at,
In our lives.
It's just where we're at right now.
I'm gonna
But
do this one.
Joe's got something special to show everyone.
We're gonna look at the Hooters Hotel
We're gonna look at the Hooters Hotel,
and Resort in Las Vegas.
which is no. Did they demolish this building, Joe?
I believe so. I believe it's gone now. So
End
this
of
is
an
what the
era.
Hooters.
Oh,
This is what the Hooters Hotel and Resort looked like.
wow.
Is this the inside? No, that's just a restaurant. I want to see what the casino looks
Those
like.
are the gals.
So there's obviously there'd be a Hooters restaurant inside the Hooters, but like
Of course, probably many.
something kind of funny about it, right? Like, yeah, like that's it, just the one restaurant. Here's the pool.
Wayne Costin says, "Happy Easter, folks." Yeah.
Dang, there's the Hooters pool. The shapes of these pools are not screaming Hooters to me.
Yeah. Why isn't it just 2 circles next to each other? You know what I
That's
mean?
right. That's right. With the owl's eyes on the bottom. That's what it should be.
You know.
If you're gonna make a Hooters hotel, like put a little more effort into it.
So, there it is. There's the
Yeah.
Hooters
It's not very
restaurant.
big.
But Yeah, you know, me and
Oh,
Joe.
it's not Hooters. It's Oyo. But I think it did get torn down. So it became something else first. Now I think it's torn down. Because they're going to replace it with a baseball stadium.
Me and Joe keep the most unholy topics for the most holiest of weeks.
That's right. Easter Sunday.
Reminds me of this Facebook thread that I saw the other day. It's been turned into a meme. It's like this 8-year-old boy who posted on Facebook. It says, "I'm unruly," and it's a picture of him throwing up like the devil horns for like metal. And his grandma's on Facebook. She goes, "You are not unruly. You are a child of God." And then he replies, "Yes, Granny." That's so good. It's one of my favorites. Yes,
I
Granny.
don't know. The hotel looks pretty good, Mike. We should go stay there. I think there's only one Hooters in San Diego left.
End of an era. Well,
Yeah, that's it. It's over.
one of these days we're going to rip over to that Waffle House and do that live stream.
Mike, Twin Peaks exists. Oh, no, Twin Peaks restaurant.
There it is.
Twin Peaks, the movie. Let me get the restaurant going. Yeah, see, here's Twin Peaks.
Whoa, they wear flannel. Joe, click on this. Oh.
Which one?
That was
This one?
pretty good. Yeah, close up. With the beer and the wings.
Yeah, here's Twin Peaks.
There they are. There's
Man,
the Twin
that is
Peaks.
so on the nose.
What, is this like
That's
a
hilarious.
southern thing?
I don't know. It's kind of more of an alpine thing, Mike, I think.
No, but where do they actually exist? Lafayette, Louisiana.
That's
Yeah.
one, yeah. Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks.
I know, what a dumb name.
I gotta love it.
I know. You'll love it, but also, like, pretty hilarious. And they are welcome to Twin Peaks.
Wow, Joe, zoom in. Let's see.
It's a little blurry.
Yeah.
Can't see it.
Oh, there she is.
There's Twin Peaks.
Oh, that one was Kentucky. Let's see.
Kentucky. All right. Yeah, it's the South.
Yep. All right. Well, I'm sure Tyrone wants
This is
breakfast.
so funny.
What's going on here? Jake Reynolds, what's up, brother?
Like Wayne says, imagine the amount of orange color inside the hotel. You'd need sunglasses. I know that Hooters Hotel.
Jedi Jazzy says this is sexier than Hooters.
Twin Peaks?
Twin Peaks. I mean, Joe, show him this.
I just did.
Oh, well, show it to me then.
What is Twin Peaks restaurant? Everything you need to know about the special restaurant and its relation with the UFC.
They're UFC girls.
Oh, no thanks. I like this. I like this kind of like this like in the wild type of scene, everyone's like doing their stuff. There's this guy. He was put right in the front, huh? And then they edited her in. And then she's talking to someone, I guess not him. No one in this photo is looking at each other. They're all looking past each other.
That's extremely posed.
Like not just posed, but like were they literally standing still when they took this photo?
Yeah, for sure. This is not an action shot. So okay, so I'm getting the vibe. I love how all the patrons in this are men. No, there's one woman patron.
Yeah, because this guy over here was like,
So
hey,
it's-
hey, I know this great restaurant. The food's really good, and the waitresses are super nice.
The waitresses are always so nice to me when I go.
We should go. We should go to Twin Peaks.
It's called Twin
together.
Peaks. It's like a log cabin theme.
Yeah,
It's so
what's the theme?
cozy,
It's
you're
like
gonna-
alpine. It's like a mountain theme.
It's so cozy. There's a fireplace.
And let me put it this way: there's a lot of mountains there.
Joe, they got boot mug. Yeah,
There's a lot of mountains
There's a lot
there.
of mountains. They got boot mugs, Joe. You see that? They serve beer in a boot.
Oh, cool. No, that's not a boot mug.
No? Oh,
No,
that's
that's a hamburger. That's a hamburger edited in front of this beer.
dude. My brain was telling me the top of that hamburger bun was the boot of the beer.
Oh, Sweet King asked the correct question. Did Hooters have a wedding day special? Dude, I hope so. Imagine going to Hooters for your wedding day. Oh, look at this guy.
Yeah, he's ready for Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks franchise. Start your own sports bar restaurant.
Joe, shall we
WT5 Twin Peaks.
just get one going?
There's
It's-
none in San Diego. There's a market for it. With Hooters gone.
Joe, this is a moose themed Hooters. We could be lumberjacks like this fool right here.
What is the deal with this guy? Why is this man the face of Twin Peaks? What is happening
That's
here?
Paul Bunyan's little brother, Randy Bunyan. Larry Bunyan.
Great hair system, Chad.
Chad
He's got a great-
Bunyan.
He's got a great hair system, Chad Bunyan.
That's Chad Bunyan
Oh
for
my
sure.
gosh, this is insanity. This is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life is this fucking photo.
Joe,
And
that could
this
be
one-
us.
And this one here. This is all really good. I mean, these promo photos are really bad. What are all of these? Is badgers and raccoons and stuff?
Yeah, Joe, it's the American dream.
This is the American dream. Look at that. Look at all the beers they're holding.
Gotta hold many beers when you
Oh,
work
this is
at
a
Twin
picture from
Peaks.
Facebook, so the quality is really bad. All right, let's check out these bundles. Lent bundles.
Oh, a Lent bundle? We're gonna do religious bundles?
Hey, you don't think that we can't still line this up? So for Lent, you can go and get a fish and chips and a 22-ounce Miller Lite for $12. Or Coors Light. That's not bad, Mike. That beer would run you like $7 at any other place.
Just wait till you see the Christmas bundles.
Christmas
What's the one that Muslims sell? Rosh Hashanah?
Rosh Hashanah bundles.
No, that's Hebrew.
Oh, okay.
What's the Muslim one?
Ramadan.
Ramadan. You do some Ramadan
oh my
bundles. It's
God,
just
that's
water.
like-
No, it's actually they don't
When does
drink
this get
water
offensive?
either. I think it just got offensive because
I don't
Ramadan.
know. I think Lent bundles was already pretty offensive.
The joke with the Ramadan one is that they don't eat food when the sun's up. So, well, you can have the
They
nighttime
also
Ramadan
don't
bundle.
drink. Imagine a great deal you'd have on it. They would use it as a
Well,
way
they
to
have
like
soda.
catch people. The photo is bad quality. I want to look at this tray. Get your wedding cater. You know what? They might have a wedding catering special from Twin Peaks. Get your wedding catered by Twin Peaks.
They're cheerleaders too. This is awesome.
Well, it's
this
a sports thing.
This is all. I think.
Jake Rattles, does Twin Peaks mean boobies?
Yes, it does, Jake.
Yes. Those food shots
Edward.
are
Okay,
massive
they've
reflex.
completely lost me. Sorry, Edward.
This is too much booba for me. And that's
Big
from
booba.
Big Booba.
Sorry, Big Booba.
Oh, this looks like the Canadian dream, beavers and plaid. Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, we often devolve.
Edward says gotta go. Edward's done.
We
with the
often
Twin
devolve
Peaks.
quite quickly in this channel, and today we've done it at record pace.
Well, and then there's also Tilted Kilt, and I think that's for our Scottish friends. But
Well,
I think
let's
that
save-
one closed.
We'll save that for another religious holiday.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah, that's Tilted Kilt. Oh my gosh.
that's wild.
Oh yeah, the men wear kilts too.
Gotta have it.
Here's your Tilted Kilt men.
Nice. There they are in Florida.
We can show
No,
you.
that's Las Vegas.
We can show you these Tilted Kilt men. There they are.
That's them in
Yeah.
Las Vegas. Good.
And they
for
have to
them.
wear high socks as well.
Well, it's part of the get up.
We've been looking at too many peaks lately, trying to switch it up a little bit.
Yeah. All right. I think this is full on brain rot where we've arrived, and it's time to go out to Denny's and get some food. Really,
Well, we gotta support the local business.
we gotta revitalize our spirits here. I'll
Yeah,
tell
I
you,
think
the
everyone's
Denny's
gotta
near
go out
our
to
house is
Denny's.
never going out of business. That shit is ripping.
Mike's been trying to break up with us for 30 minutes.
Tilted kilt, dude. All of these are related to UFC.
Oh
It's so funny.
yeah, because a bunch of guys want to watch.
Oh, because they're sports bars.
they're sports bars, but they're not. None of these are like football things or like basketball things. It's always fighting. Oh right, you always have to go to a bar to watch a fight because it's pay-per-view and it's super
Right.
expensive to buy yourself.
Right.
That's why.
All right. Well, anyways, thank you to all of our lovely viewers who stuck around for the
Julian
madness.
Mendoza says live from the queue at Denny's. Waiting at the queue at Denny's. That's right.
What was the Mexican place, you guys? Oh, Karina's. You want to look up Karina's real quick?
Oh, sure.
This is the last time we ever spend Oh, there they are.
That's it. That's not too crazy.
You scroll down. Yeah, they just got, their bombas hanging out.
Yeah, it's not too crazy, Karina's. And they're definitely,
they're just
making a point.
Yeah.
They're not, it's fairly obvious. So it's not as crazy as those like...
Well, the difference is there's no midriff showing.
Yeah, that's right.
It's just mini skirts with cleavage.
Oh, this is like,
They're-
50-50, I'd say.
They're hiring.
They're hiring, looking for a job. No, I mean, this isn't any like Vietnamese cafe or anything like that. No, those are wild. Those are just strip clubs.
They should be wearing hairnets, health and safety. Speaking of Lent, Mike, did you make those lentil pancakes? Nah. I'm gonna make them right now. In India, they make a form of pancake called dosa made of lentils. Jasmine, if you could drop a link to a video of good lentil pancake, I'd love it. Like to a recipe, I mean.
Ooh, lentil pancake recipe.
Because I've got the lentils. I think I have to soak them. They're still in the bag.
Yeah, Duncan said we were promised a game, but instead we just got Hooters and Twin Peaks.
The game was, how long can you hang out with two morons? Well,
And
the
you know
answer
what?
is about
We're
two
still
hours.
at 73, and I want to say I think the viewership went down since we stopped looking at the pictures.
Sex sells.
That's right.
Joe, we're not showing enough cleavage and belly button
Yeah.
and upper thigh.
You
And
know,
the
where's
lower.
the men's version? For anyone who's interested in a man.
Yeah, where's the
Hot
where-
dog hut.
hot dog hut? And all the dudes just stuff their pants. There's huge bulges. And it's obscene.
That's right. Or like the I'm trying to do something with banana. Could be a nice the banana split. It could just be called the banana split.
Yeah,
It would just be a
Banana
bunch of guys
Joe's.
serving ice cream. What do we think about that? Plus or minus?
Jedi Jazzy. Us buys in the chat love it. Thank you.
Shuggy said I fell asleep and dropped my phone. That's excellent. Sausage Palace. There you go, Duncan.
Sausage Palace. Hot dog hut.
Ooh, budgie smugglers. There you go. That's very good.
Banana for the man version. Yep. Kits!
Oh, hello, beautiful Moose Gang. Hi, beautiful Mike and Joe. Just dropping in from Atlanta to say hi and love you much. Okay, back to brunching and twerking.
Oh, shit.
You happen to
Kits
be brunching
Pajamas?
at Hooters?
You're on vacation in Atlanta, brunching and twerking? Where you at? What's your establishment?
Actually,
Send
Veluna
pics.
Vary is correct. It should be called Moose Knuckles.
Moose Knuckles. Nice.
Oh my gosh. Yep. And all right, I'm gonna pull up the photo of what all the men at Moose Knuckles are gonna look like. Hold on.
Moose Knuckles. Wow, that's gnarly, but that's very true. Aw, thanks for stopping in, Kits. That was fun. Atlanta, fun times. Out of town. Well, how far is Atlanta from DC? It's a couple hour drive at least. 8 hours.
I'd fly.
You would fly? Kits, did you fly or
You
drive?
got to go over Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina. That's it. And the rest of Georgia.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think it's probably 10-hour drive. What do you guys think? DC to Atlanta? Can make it there in a day.
Trying to.
Yeah, we've all missed Kits. She's out having a good time, brunching, twerking.
I'm trying to get my. I'm trying to show people what the uniforms at Moose Knuckles is going to be.
I know.
But it's really hard to get this out of the way.
Simon probably has the raw image.
Yeah, look at this helicopter.
Oh, well, that was fun that Volunavary, go to a Waffle House.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure they got Waffle House in and near DC, right?
In and near DC.
Or at least much closer to DC than to
Oh
us.
yeah. Well, our closest is in Phoenix,
Yep.
and their closest is probably in Virginia.
Oh, they don't have Waffle House in DC? In Virginia at all? Joe, load up that
You gotta go
Waffle
to
House
North-
map
You got to
again.
go to North Carolina.
I'm thinking Tennessee and North Carolina definitely have Waffle House. Here we go. I love this Waffle House map.
Dude, Virginia. There's ones in Maryland. There's ones like literally
Okay,
so close.
Not in DC, but outside of DC, in Virginia and in Maryland.
There's one in Dumfries.
So it's probably what, 20-minute drive from DC?
Well, it depends
30?
on traffic. Yeah, maybe
Depends on traffic.
30, 45 minutes. And then there was one in what's this? Urbana.
Urbana, Maryland.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, but there's a ton in
I
Richmond.
mean, they're way close. They're way closer than where Richmond is. Closer than Fredericksburg.
There's even some in Delaware. Oh, right. Oh, so Shantae has to go to Delaware, has to go to Wilmington for the Waffle House because it's not in Philly.
Right. It's down here,
Yeah.
south of Wilmington.
There you go.
There's one here east near Lancaster, but
Philadelphia doesn't have Waffle House.
shit.
Well, I'll tell you who's not going out of business. Waffle House.
They don't have any problems.
All right. Well, this was super fun. I love you all. Thank you all for joining us, chatting, talking, looking up weird restaurants, dying restaurants, sexy restaurants, getting to the bottom of the sexiest countries in the world, what makes a sexy country. And we've decided heat. Humidity and temperature make
There aren't any sexy cold restaurants.
It's no sexy cold restaurants, says Joe. But I think he meant country.
I did mean country.
This is the best you got for now.
This is the best I'm gonna get.
J-
Trying to not make it too explicit, you know.
Joe's gonna show you the Moose Knuckles outfit.
Yes. Well, Simon designed it,
Simon designed this,
or AI designed it.
but I'm thinking cutoff jeans shorts, kind of
Yeah. This is kind of the winter. outfit.
like Twin Peaks.
This is kind of the winter outfit here.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I have to have that thing in the way. I don't know how to get this picture. Ryan or Simon probably just has it. He could probably send it to me. But yeah, this is gonna be your Twin Peaks outfit. So you got the
Full open chest.
full open chest, big strong hands with no fingers. We're thinking cutoff jeans. Definitely keep the boots though.
Keep the boots, cut off jeans, low rise. We're seeing dick root from these gentlemen. And isn't that
so
isn't that just the most repulsive thing you can say? Dick root. Isn't that gross?
Oh God, Mike.
I'm glad my face wasn't on screen while I said that.
Yeah, no one knows who said it. Was it me or was it Mike?
It was Jane. She said it.
Yeah, Edward had to ditch out. We creeped him out too much.
Yeah, sorry, Edward. Oh yeah, my lady of the night story.
Kids Pajama says, I flew to Atlanta. I'm not fond of long car rides. I'm currently at T's Midtown. Oh.
Nice.
Well, we'll have to look it up. Now, I think we're done for today. All right, well, thank you so much, everyone, for coming on a weekly top 5. Wow, Mike, look
Man,
at that.
a flight from DC to Atlanta, you're up and down. 1 hour probably.
Pretty good.
That's awesome.
San Francisco.
Oh yeah, hour and 15, no problem. Well, that's good, kids. I hope you're having a good time. Getting out of town for a little bit, it's always good. I encourage a little vacation to anybody. It doesn't have to be far.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
What's the name again?
It's in Jordan, I think.
Yeah, but the name of this has a very specific name.
Petra.
Petra. Beautiful. Petra. All right. Love you all. Have a wonderful weekend. And if you're celebrating Lent, Head to a
I mean
Denny's.
Easter. No, Twin Peaks.
Head to a Twin Peaks.
Go there for Good Friday. That was yesterday.
Yes. Okay.
That was wild. I can't believe that deal.
Blind dates
Goodbye.
All right.
Goodbye, Joe. Bye, Joe.
Heartbreak comes in different shapes. I met a guy who likes to race. He rode a hog all night long. Low budget date, but not wrong. 6 foot handsome caught my eye. Midnight rodeo in the sky. Here's the moves, it's all a game. Love's a mystery with no name. Here's the moves and see where it leads. Heartbreak's just another speed. He said, let's go for a wild ride out to the countryside so wide. But what he didn't tell me soon was he had a date with the moon. In the starlight he got bold. Said life's too short to be cold. Kiss the moose, it's all for fun. Till the heartbreak's said and done. Kiss the moose, it's all a game. Love's a mystery with no name. Kiss the moose and see where it leads. Heartbreak's just another speed. In the starlight got bold. Said life's too short to be cold. We'll be cold. Kiss the moose, it's all for fun.